A critical game inside the AFC Central today. We're at Three Rivers in Pittsburgh as the Baltimore Ravens at 2-3 take on the 3-up and 2-down Pittsburgh Steelers. 31. They send Lewis in motion. Handoff again goes to Holmes, and this time he is brought down by Joel Steed. A fumble on the play, recovered by Pittsburgh at the 40-yard line. Lathon Flowers jumped on it.
He's had all year. The coaches were all raving about it. He told us, well, it had to happen sometime, so he's taking it in good spirits.
Because he's the second lowest rated quarterback in the NFL coming in. Fake end around. Time for Stewart. Looking deep. Rush comes on. Gets away from Sharper. Goes down the sideline where the pass is caught by Richard Huntley, making his first start today. For Matu Ma'afala is in the game, and this third down shotgun snap going to quarterback Kordell Stewart. And his pass is caught down the middle for a first down. Grab by Will Blackwell. It's a gain of 7 on 3rd and 3. Second time we've seen Stewart go to the shotgun from the 26 of Baltimore. Slings a pass which is caught by the tight end Mark Bruner.
Throwing the ball deep much. We'll see it today.
Norm Johnson will try a 41-yard field goal. There is a win. Tom Zach with the hold, and the kick is up and good, and Pittsburgh cashes in on a turnover on a fumble by running back Priest Holmes of Baltimore. It's 3-0 for Cowher Steelers over the Ravens. There's a nice look at Three Rivers Stadium, which will, by the way, probably be torn down in the year 2002. They have picked a site just west of the stadium. We'll show you that a little bit later on, where they're going to build a brand new football. Second down and 17. Here it's Pittsburgh 3-0 after a Baltimore fumble. Potts can't stop the blitzing linebacker Carlos Emmons. A loss of 7.
Coming from the outside. Here he comes from the outside. He's going to just get around Roosevelt Potts, who doesn't take the right angle. Once a blocking back or a lineman turns his shoulders, and watch Potts right here. He turns his shoulders. See him open up? He's beaten. You've got to stay square and shuffle back and forth and stay between the rusher and the quarterback.
Second down 9 from the 36. A block by Brown, buying Zaire time, but up the middle they come. He's brought down by Levon Kirkland at the 41.
True blitz. They're man-to-man down the field. They're bringing Carlos Emmons, number 51, in the back of your screen. Here he comes from the backside. Polishes off Eric Zaire. Offensive line in a straight pocket protection. 7-step drive of the quarterback and then back in the pocket. Got to get rid of it. Your 3.5 seconds are up. If you don't get rid of it, the Pittsburgh Steelers win.
Third down and 17 from the gun. Stewart. Great time down the middle, and he's got a receiver, and on the deflection, it's caught by Courtney Hawkins. And Hawkins is in Baltimore territory and out of bounds at the 40.
Well, that counts as a long pass, so let's hush in the media for a while here now. Courtney Hawkins down the middle, just a little seam pass. It looks like Rod Woodson right there in position. Former Steeler, the ball goes through his hands. Courtney Hawkins comes up with a big game.
We're tied at the end of 1. Defenses that are really getting at the quarterback. It's first down and 10 from the 20. Zaire with time. He'll air it out. Going deep. Looking for Lewis. Incomplete. Working on Dwayne Washington. Third down and 2. The pitch out. And Holmes gets it. Breaks one tackle by Carlos Emmons. And then scats outside. Can't get anything. Tackle made by Kevin Henry. And they got a punt again.
Looking forward to matching up against him. Ray Lewis back for the first time now after 11 quarters of being injured with that left elbow. Seems to be doing all right.
Quarterback draw. It's Stewart close to a first down. He needed to get to the 29, and he fell almost exactly at the 29. We'll see just how close he is. Comes one of the tight ends. Lions in motion. Back to pass. Stewart throws across the middle on a quick slant, and the pass is caught by Courtney Hawkins.
Ditka today doesn't look his age. Still a young man.
First and 10. Handoff to Huntley, who swerves and wiggles his way to the 31 on a gain of 11 on first down. So let's see if Baltimore can capitalize from the 35 and a handoff to Priest Holmes. Submarining, and I think perhaps losing a yard. In fact, he loses 2. Second and 13 from the 26. Zaire, good time, fires a pass, knocked down at the line of scrimmage by Kevin Henry. Second down and 5 from the shotgun. Stewart at his side, Fred McAfee. 4 receivers deployed. Good time for Stewart. Fires a pass, which is caught.
Their best chance is to knock the ball down. Here they come, off the corner.
And Miller goes down. There goes a flag. The catch will not be made by Lewis. He lets it sail over him at the 20, and it bounces inside the 8 and close to the 7-yard line.
You know, that slays me. There are 2 officials that stand back there behind the punter. One official looking right at it didn't throw a flag. Ron Blum does throw the flag. Here's the putt.
Personal foul.
Got to touch the ball to touch the kicker.
93.
Nobody
defense.
touched the ball.
15
they
yards.
touch the kicker.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Against Pittsburgh at Raven Stadium, and here we go to begin the second half from Three Rivers. And his kickoffs have been great. 3rd consecutive one in the end zone. This is David Dunn, the former Cincinnati Bengal return man. And there he goes, and Stover gets at him inside the 40. From Utah's in the backfield, 3rd and 5. A block by Strelzik. And a pass wide open. He's got a receiver. Charles Johnson, touchdown.
Starks, number 22, their number 1 pick. He was a 2nd defensive back taken in the draft behind Charles Woodson, and he just gets beat. It's 101. At the end of the play, Dwayne Starks looks over like, where's my help? But he was just beaten cleanly off the line of scrimmage on what looked like man-to-man coverage. He was in that tight crouch and was looking at Charles Johnson right in the eye.
On long 8 from the 45. They bring the blitz, a handoff to Holmes. They got a block that time from Brown, but again, not much on the ground, just a meager yard from the 46. Good time, Zion. Now it crumbles, and down he goes again. This time brought down by Oliver Gibson. His first sack of the year. The 4th of the day, authored by the Pittsburgh defense.
Gibson coming right up now. He circles around. He's coming straight up the middle. All kinds of games taking place right there. Beating on the right side, Orlando Brown. Now, anytime you've got games, the offensive line have to swap off. They've got to pass one.
3rd down, long 7. Zion looking for Jackson. Intercepted by Dwayne Washington. He's got blockers ahead. He gets by Ogden. He gets by Williams. He gets by Jackson. Then Jackson got him on the shoestring.
Handle the snap and the throw.
3rd and 14. Good time. Blocked by Stye. Pass downfield. Caught and dropped. There's been no signal. They say it's a catch, and Charles Johnson gets it. 2nd and 11. The pitch out to Huntley. The handoff on the end around goes to Hawkins, and Hawkins is on the move. Inside the 25 to the 24, and about 3.5 yards shy of a first down. Kinchin, the tight end, is moving. Here comes the rush. Gilden's got him, and Gilden brings him down. The 5th Pittsburgh sack today.
On this play action fake. Look at the token fake right inside. Gilden jumps just inside. It's not John Ogden, it's Orlando Brown on that side. Just beats him, reads the play action. You know, if you don't have a good fake, the rush is going to go right to the quarterback.
They bring the blitz again. Harbaugh stands in the pocket. He got by Gibson, then he is doused again, and Orpheus Roy brings him down this time.
Big, but get something out of this. Make the punt a little longer.
3rd and 16. Good time. There goes a flag. A pass is intercepted. Picked off by Kordell. Lake is down on a Floyd Turner tackle near midfield. In 208 passes.
In the slot. Now you see Kordell Lake covering right down the middle. That's Jermaine Lewis. The interception.
Lake's 2nd of the year. And receiver Charles Johnson. There's a look at Harbaugh. Look how many passes he had gone. And think of the time with another team a whole year ago in this very place.
Yeah, I know. And that's why he's in the ball game. Here comes Lake on the blitz.
You called it. Here he comes. There's the block. Time for Harbaugh, who gets away on the move. Chased by Oldham, chased by Kirkland, and brought down at the 30.
Oh, man.
Is he fast?
270 pounds, and he runs down a quarterback. Do to us defensively. Expect that again on the next series.
2nd and 6. A good block by Stevens opens up a mammoth hole for Huntley. So Jones walks off. 2nd down and 8. Washington takes his place. Back to pass Stewart. He's got a receiver down the sideline. That is Courtney Hawkins. A flag is thrown at the 40 where Hawkins was tackled.
Personal foul. 15-yard face mask. 25 defense. 15 yards from the end of the play. First down.
Courtney Hawkins read it, as did Kordell Stewart, as did Bill Cowher, as you see right there. Quick throw. Ball's thrown deep down the field. Courtney saw the blitz, took off. May have been just a blitz adjustment that time. Ran right by Deron Jenkins.
43-yard try by Norm Johnson. And he's got the distance, and he's got the accuracy, and 3 more tacked on for Pittsburgh. But a minor victory of sorts for the Baltimore defense as they hold Powers' offense to just a 3-point hit.
We'll look to him for leadership. That's part of the reason he's in that lineup right now instead of Eric Zier, who hadn't played as long.
From the 1-yard line, here comes Jermaine Lewis. Running outside, fumble on the play, and it's recovered by Pittsburgh and Chris Oldham. At the 19, the 4th Baltimore turnover. Johnson will try a 40-yarder. If he hits this, it is going to be very difficult for the Ravens with just over 2 minutes to play in regulation. And from 40 yards and in, Johnson is basically automatic, as he showed right there, and the lead is extended, and the Steelers lead by 10 as Johnson kicks his 3rd field goal of the day from 40, 41, and 42 yards.
I know this, that when you start moving the quarterbacks in and out, you get quarterbacks looking over their shoulder when they're in. See if they're out the next time.
Harbaugh is out, apparently uninjured. Rush comes on, Gibson his 2nd sack. That was so quick the camera couldn't keep up with him. He was a blur. Wow, and a man that big at 295 pounds moving that fast.
On the top of your screen, just bull rushes, and everybody is trying to sift off the offensive lineman. You saw all of them.
Backfield, 1st and 10. He'll go to the air, given great time, throws a pass, incomplete, looking for receiver Michael Jackson. 2nd down and 10.
Eric Zier went to the line and called the clock off. Now, he hurt his right thumb right then. Sometimes you will follow through. When you come through, if there's a helmet or a shoulder pad rushing you, your hand slams hard into it. I dislocated my fingers many times. Most of the time at practice because I wasn't in the games. You see where it happened right there.
Hit his own guy. We welcome you to Three Rivers in Pittsburgh. Baltimore with a 3rd and 10 from the Steeler 39. Harbaugh back in as quarterback. Throws a pass dropped by tight end Brian Kinchen.
Since they came out in the 2nd half, it's been all Pittsburgh.
4th and 10. A good block by Ogden. Time for Harbaugh. Moving up. Throws an interception. Picked off by Lance. Make it Darren Perry. And Perry is upfield, and that will seal it for the Steelers on the 5th turnover today by the Baltimore Ravens. Harbaugh, his 2nd interception.
Harbaugh, this is more desperation than anything else. Look at the defense by Pittsburgh. They're all dropping back, reading the quarterback, looking at what he's doing, laying underneath it. Could have been 2 or 3 people could have got to that one probably. And now right here, Jim Harbaugh, don't do that. You've got one quarterback injured on the sideline. Don't go in there and try to make a tackle in the end of a ball game like this and injure yourself.
Kordell Stewart threw a 55-yard touchdown pass, 3 field goals, and the Steelers come up with a 16-6 win over Baltimore. We'll take you to New York with Jim Marcus, Brent, and George after this. For Sam Weish, Kevin Harlan from Pittsburgh. You've been watching the NFL on CBS.